Good morning and welcome to beautiful Acapulco, Mexico. My name is Joli and I will be taking you through a full body strength and balance workout today. You won't need much equipment, just a couple of light weights, a water bottle will work great, room to move, a towel if you like that when you come down to the floor, a chair or a counter for balance, and of course water to drink. Whether or not you wear shoes for this workout is your option. The movements are going to be inspired by ballet, although you do not need to be a dancer to do this workout. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get the music playing here, and we'll start to warm up. So we're stepping our feet wider than our hips, like a ballet second position. We're starting to calm down slowly, and then pressing into the heels to rise. Right away in the warm-up, you'll want to feel nice and strong in through your belly to help to hold yourself into a solid posture. Beginning to bring those PA squats in a little bit more quickly. Let's make our posture feel strong by bringing the shoulders back, lifting through the chest, and feeling strong through our waist. Arms are going to come out to a little second position. Anytime that you don't want to bring in the arms, say that's okay. So if it feels good, you're adding a little pulse. And as you come into that pulse, I want you to reconnect to what's going on deep in the strength of your body. Let's reach up and take a little lean to the side. As we take that lean, you're going to feel a little squeeze through your waist, making you feel stronger. Let's bring ourselves back to center. Second position, arms. Shoulders are back. You should feel the strength building in your legs. We're going to take that up. Press and lift. And rise. Second set of pulses. Let's come on down. Reach. And take a little lean. I want you to connect really strongly into your heels. You push them into the ground. As you press those knees back into a strong position to engage the hips, let's come back to center. We're going to work on our balance by adding a little movement. Step up with me. Come into feet under the hips. Step, down, lift, and drop. You're letting the back knee come down, and the back heel is lifted. Let's add a little pulse. We want to warm up the hips, reach the arm high, and take a little lean with me. The really great thing about this workout is that you do not need much equipment, and it's really effective. Lift up. Let's step back. So strong when we move. Step. And down and rise. Now you're going to feel your shoulders stacked over your hips, bringing you into a strong posture this morning. Let's come on down for a pulse. Lift and reach. Now you can take this as deep as you want, or you can keep it a little higher if it feels like a lot already. We're going to move our bodies. Coming over to the counter or the chair for balance. Feet are going to turn out. So the toes point out from the hip. The chest come down into a little squat. This is a ballet first position. Now if you like, you can add a little pulse right here. You should feel really strong in your waist. We're just going to bring the arms out. Shoulders back. Always an option to keep a hand on the chair. Now I've got another option for you. If you want to get stronger, you can start to take the heels off of the ground just as let your knees come down and your hips come down. Option to add a pulse at the bottom with the heels lifted and the hips low and the spine long, or option to add a pulse with those heels pressing onto the ground, just feeling the strength in your thighs. Now we press. And option start to lift the heel. Down and rise. Anytime time that you don't want to lift those heels up today, that is okay. Or I offer you the option to just take a little tiny raise. So you're just lifting the heels a tiny little bit to strengthen the feet and the ankles, to help you to come into your balance. Now, if you're feeling really strong, come on up with me. Press the balls of your feet into the ground really strongly. Brace through your abdominals and add those little pulses in the legs. Now, you've got an option here to stay high and lifted. Good posture, shoulders back, and you can take things a little higher if you like. Opt to bring a hand down. Your body should be feeling nice and warm. And ready to come into a little bit more strength. We're going to start to work the core on the ground. So come on down with me. Let's take a step. And we're going to find ourselves onto our backs. So we have a nice lie down. And right away, we're going to feel that waist pull down to the ground and start with just a little lift of the knees. Now, working our abdominals at this point in the class is going to remind us how we can use our core. That's everything from your hips to your shoulders to stabilize the actions that you take with your strength. Let's pick up those feet a little bit faster. Now you can stay with these toe lifts, or you can come with me, bringing both knees up. Knees are just over the hips. And I'm extending the legs. Reach and return. Reach and return. This is such a good time to come into feeling the stability of your body right through its center. That's going to make all of your movements connected and integrated today, making you stronger. Right, so speaking of stronger, let's try something else. We're going to roll ourselves over and find a plank position. So we're coming down to our elbows and sliding the hips and the shoulders back. So a little lift of your knee. As you press the shoulders back and brace strongly through the abdominals. And every time that you lift that knee, you're going to feel your center of your body respond to that and re-strengthen and re-stabilize. So if you're feeling pretty strong, you can even come on up. Lifting onto your toes, maybe just for a few reps. All right, let's take a break. Press back. Again, remember that any time that you need to, you can take a drink of water. You can come out of the movement and feel how you're doing today. We've got a new movement. We're going to start to build some upper body strength. Let's come down to the ground. Grab your weights. And as you lie down, those weights are going to be right over your rib cage. Slide the shoulders down into the ground beneath your body, and let's take them out wide. This is setting you up for very strong posture as we come back up to our standing positions in a moment. All the way down, we're going to add some pulses. Hold right here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Now let's lift the heart, brace the abdominals, and add a second set. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you can stay right here, but if you want to bring a little extra challenge to brace through the core, take a leg up. Let's add the pulse again. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and option to switch those legs. You can take a leg bend. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Let's lift our chest. Got one more set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. And we're bringing the legs down. Turn your weights. And it's like you're pushing a bar above your body. Bring them down again slowly. Lift to the top. Give a little squeeze at the top. You're activating the muscles in front of your ribs. Do you feel that? Lift, lift, down, down. I think we're ready to add those pulses. At the bottom, squeeze in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Now let's bring in the posture. Slide the shoulders back. Lift your ribs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Squeeze. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. We've got one more set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. So let's take the weights down. And before we move up to the chair, I want you to feel your body right now. Do you feel how those hips are pressing in the mat underneath you or the ground underneath you? And those shoulders are sliding back. Your tummy feels strong. Your rib cage is very slightly lifted. So you've got a good connection and strength behind your body. Now your challenge today is when we take that up to the standing position, can you maintain that connection? I know that you can. So anytime that you feel like you're starting to lose that connection today, I want you to take a little break and come right back into it. Now let's come up to that stand again. You're going to need one weight when you get there. We're starting with something called shoulder extensions. It's an opening in the front of your shoulder to engage the muscles behind your shoulder. It's awesome for your posture. Lean forward, hinging your hips with me, and then watch the arm. So we come down to the thigh, and then up to the hip. Thigh, and hip. All right, so it's not really about the hand, is it? It's really about what's happening from your shoulder to your hip. So down, and then you squeeze the shoulder blade back. Down, feel the front of your shoulder opening. This is so amazing for your posture. It makes everything better. Hold the top. We're adding pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5. So remember, I said that if you're ever losing that connection to your posture, I want you to take a little break. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. You slide the shoulder down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going one more. And 8, 7. Now a little opening for the shoulder. Let's release the arm. And I want you to just dangle and take some easy circles. Does that feel good? Alright, so let's take it in the opposite direction. Now we're going to move to the back shoulder. Weight in the hand. First we set up the posture. Shoulder back, and you're super strong in the waist, right? I've got a hand here for balance. We start the same way. To the thigh, to the hip. Thigh, and hip. 2, and 1. Add the pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stay. Just squeeze that shoulder back for me. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. How strong does that feel in your posture? It should feel amazing. 2 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stay. 1 more. Shoulder down, relax the neck. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold, stay. All right, once again, we're going to release the shoulder and take that in the opposite direction. Now I want to make just a little connection into the strength through the back of our arms. So same position on the shoulder, hinge forward from the hips with me, and find your position. Now this time we bend and we kick to the top. Down and kick. You can stay with this slow pace. Or you can add a little squeeze at the top with me for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. I want you to notice that my arm is not going higher than my shoulder. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I am keeping the front of my shoulder open and my shoulder blade engaged into my upper back. That is so key to this healthy movement. Hold. And 8, 7, 6, 5, last set. And stay. All right, let's try the other side. Once again, I want you to set it up well. It all starts with good posture. Hand on the bar, or I'm going to bring mine right here. Down. Remember, you can stay at that slow tempo. And you can take a break at any time. Let's pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold, stay. 8. So when we engage the muscles behind our arm, it connects into the posture that we're creating. It also takes load off of the elbow. 1 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stay. All right, I hope you're feeling strong, balanced, and upright. Let's take the weight out of the way. We can give ourselves a little stretch through the shoulders. Take a moment and breathe. The air feels amazing here this morning. I hope that you're enjoying it. I want to start to work on our balance so that we're going to grab our chair or a countertop, taking one leg and starting to bring that a little higher. It's really key that you feel a connection from your thigh up into your low belly. Now we're crossing across and back in. I'm not coming any further back than where my hip is. This is engaging the muscles of my inner thigh. Now, if you're feeling it, and you want to take that movement a little faster, then hold. Option, with your toes turned out, is to add a little bend on your standing leg. Now let's stay right here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we stay with the standing leg and press and drop. It's so simple and it's so effective. This really connects the upper and the lower body. And press and lift. We're doing 2 more sets. Remember, if you feel like your posture starts to suffer at any point, I want you to take a little break. And then lift. Come back in when you're ready. That means that when you come back in, you're going to create even more effective movements. It makes your brain smarter. It makes your body better. right, come on down. Oh, I hope that you felt a little burn on your inner thigh and you felt your deep abdominal muscles connecting into that movement. Let's try it on the other side. So feet are turned out, we've got a hand for balance, and the left leg comes up, we cross. Feel free to stay with this slower movement. Feel free to bring the leg up a little higher if that feels good for you. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and if you choose to, you're using the standing leg to add a little more stability. Let's stay low. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now push your heel down as you rise up. Let's do 2 more sets. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Last one. And stay. And good. Now, just a little shake out. So your legs should feel strong and activated. We're going to have a little challenge for our strength. Take a step forward and a step back. Hips are facing square towards the front. And come on down slowly. We're going to start to work in more of the balance for our workout. Front heel presses very strongly into the ground. Let's take it a little more quickly. Back heel is lifted. Now a little pulse if you like. Connecting right back into the posture. Abdominals are strong. Shoulders are back. If everything feels good, let's reach. Hands overhead. Option to bring them right down at your heart. Now we're going to balance. A little step up and a return. Feeling yourself settle as you return. This teaches us to respond to changes in our environment, right? Sometimes you have to catch yourself and make a change, and this is a safe place to do that. I'm showing you options for the way that you can work into this movement. One more time. Let's try the lunge on the other side. So big step forward, big step back, really long. Slowly we come on down. One of the biggest mistakes that I see people making in lunges is to not take their step back far enough. If we take it back nice and far, then we can bring our knee into a healthier position and it's more effective. Let's lift for 2. That's the posture. That is your challenge, remember? You're keeping connected to your posture throughout the workout today. Let's do singles. For 4. 2. And pulse. Front heel presses strongly into the ground. You feel that? Front knee is aligned. And we can reach those hands overhead again. Or right down to our heart. And if you're ready, take your step. See where you go. Lift. When you're ready, you might lift all the way to your warrior 3 today. And return. Feeling yourself grounded and centered. This is done at your own pace with whatever you need to make you feel secure, while you also feel the edge of where you're working. One more time. On down. And let's step ourselves out. You need your 2 weights. Or option for no weights. One of the wonderful things about this workout is that it trains our stabilizers. Those are the muscles that are going to help us when we need to respond to the challenges in our daily lives. Let's step out wider than our hips, find our posture, and we're coming down into our second position squat. So we've got a nice natural turnout in the feet. You see that my feet are pointing out towards north and south, right? Now down for 2. And lift. Press your heels super strongly to the ground to connect into the strength of your lower body. Let's take it quicker. Remember, your option is always to take the movement at that slower tempo. Stay with me and add a pulse. Now options here, we can take those arms overhead and add a little strength. Let's sit low in the legs and lean in. Do you feel how you're balancing a little bit more towards the right side of your body as you continue to push the heel down into the left side? And switch, lift. Remember, you can take it to the slower movement and down to give your legs a little break. I know. We call that the beautiful burn-in bar. Come on down and pulse and lean. Once again, I want you to come into the strength that you feel compressing through the side of your waist. Now back to center. Remember, hands can be at your heart. Drop and rise. Now we're taking the arms out wide. Option to stay here and just start to add some arm circles. Those legs need a break. Or if you want to come deeper with me, your shoulders are back, your chest is lifted. Remember, those abdominals are going to stay engaged the whole time today. Let's take it to the back. One more time each way to the front. I want you to make these circles as small as you can so that we can develop better control of the shoulder joint. One more time, take it back. And you're teaching your upper and your lower body to work together well. Weights are done. Bring the weights out. It's amazing how much light weights can do, isn't it? So we're going to start moving into our balance once again. Come on back to your first position. Again, you've got your toes just angled out in whatever feels natural for your hips. We're pressing down into our left heel. And I want you to just lift the right foot up. Maybe a little higher. And just switch sides. So we start by lifting up through the left foot. Maybe bring that up a little higher. Now remember, you can stay with this, or you can start to step it up with me. So we can lift and just bring the foot to our shin. We return back to our first position. Recenter the shoulders. Recenter your strong waist that holds you tight, right? This is a passe. You're bringing your foot into a position in order to move into a different position. This is such good training for life. Let's try it again on the other side. So we lift. And here's a little balance secret. You want to think about spotting. Find something that you can connect your gaze to. Lift. So this small movement might feel pretty good. Or you might even want to go back to where you were on the bar, on the chair. Or, come with me. We're going to do 4 on the right side. 3. Now watch this. I add a little releve. And we switch for 4. It really is about what's happening in your standing leg. How much can you connect that into the center of your strength? Add the releve. And switch. 4. 2. And switch. And those of you who want, take the hands overhead, and maybe you even get a little hang time. Switch. 4, 3, 2, and hang. Excellent. So we're going to just shake it out. One more place we need to work. I want to work the back of our body. Why? Because it makes everything feel better. It helps us to stand up, right? We're going to train the big muscles to lengthen out the low back and connect deep into our abdominals. So come to your balance with me. And again, we've got our turned out position. This time we're going to hinge forward from the hips slightly. Take your foot down and return. Recentering each time you do so. 2. How long can you make your leg? Can you really stretch back? Now hold with me. Remember, the bottom leg is turned out as well. Hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now if you hold the top leg, an option is a little bend on your standing leg. Now hold the bottom, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stay. And we straighten the standing leg. Now remember, posture is key. It is so totally okay to take a break if it means that you complete the movement better. Lift and drop. And drop. And one more time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. And release. All right, one more time. One more thing that we finished today. Last leg. We lift the back and return. 2. And remember, we've got that little hinge forward from the hip to keep our spine nice and long. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stay, and down. 2, and hold, hold. Remember how we talked about the front of your shoulders stretching open at the beginning of class? I want you to feel the same thing now in your hip, so that when you open the front of your top hip, that helps you to connect to the strong muscles behind that hip. And one more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lift. You're there. Take a step out, shake out. You should feel so good, strong, a little turn for your body, a little bit. The muscles feel warm and engaged. That's going to help you to open the joints and improve your posture. And with this class, you will see results in just a few classes as your brain gets smarter about how you use your body. So I hope that you really, really enjoyed this class today, and that you'll look for more like this class, and that we'll see each other again soon. Thank you.